What's up guys, we're going to be going through the best NBA player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 17 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. So we are on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get 17 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, which should be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord. It can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $1,000 just yesterday, and another member who won $200 for the 5th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick, and when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So first pick we're going to be talking about is Anthony Edwards for 26.5 points, and this one is for more. Now look at Anthony Edwards, we've actually seen him go on the over in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see, and they do face off against none other than the Portland Trailblazers. Now when it comes to the Portland Trailblazers, as we all know, Portland are not only just a pretty fast-paced team, but they also rank pretty low in those categories as well. Now, when we look at points allowed, Portland Trailblazers actually do rank 17th, so that definitely is pretty average for a Portland team, especially against someone who's a big scorer like Anthony Edwards, which is one of the reasons why we do like the over for this situation. Now, they most recently just did play Portland, and he was able to drop 41 points with ease, and we think he should be able to do it again once again. So, because of those reasons, we do like AE for the over here. So Anthony Edwards, 26.5 points for more, I think is a great pick. So guys, getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about Jaren Jackson Jr. Now, Triple J, as we like to call him, this one is PRA for 30.5, and this one is for more. Now, look at Triple J. We've actually seen him go on the over in 4 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see, and they do face off against none other than the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, as we all know, Milwaukee Bucks do actually rank pretty low in those categories. Now, Bucks do rank 23rd in points allowed, which is interesting to see. On top of that, when it comes to assists allowed, they actually do also rank pretty average at 14th, and then rebounds allowed as well, guys, they also rank 20th. So they rank pretty low and pretty average in most categories, and because of that, we do like the over for this situation for Triple J. On top of that, as we all know, Memphis are missing a lot of players due to the fact that injuries and all that. So Desmond Bane, John Morant, Derrick Rose, list really does go on, and because of that, we've definitely seen a huge usage rate from Triple J over the last couple of games, and we think it will continue on into this next one, especially against a team like the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, we are also expecting Giannis Antetokounmpo to be out for this game, and if he is out, it even gives us more of a benefit, or I guess more of a boost, to see someone like Triple J be able to go on the over here. His average over the last 5 is 31.4 as well, so this one's kind of a no-brainer, guys. Jaren Jackson Jr., 30.5 points, rebounds, and assists for more, I think is a great pick. Now, getting into the next one, we're going to be talking about Colin Sexton, and this one is a great one for none other than actually Rebs and assists. Okay, so let me just find it real quick. So this one's Rebs and assists for 7.5, and this one is for more. Now, look at Sexton. We've actually seen him go on the over in 2 out of the last 5 games, and they do face off against none other than the Golden State Warriors. Now, Golden State Warriors, as we all know, rank 11th in assists allowed, and when it comes to rebounds allowed, they do rank 13th. So they rank just a bit above average. But if we also look at the most recent game where he actually did play GSW or Golden State Warriors, he was able to get 11. So the fact that he was able to go significantly over, we think he should be able to do it once again, especially against Golden State Warriors, who are also a very fast-paced team. So that's one of the reasons why we do like the over for this situation here. He should have no problem. So Colin Sexton for 7.5 Rebs and assists for more, I think is a great pick. Now, getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about Jonathan Kuminga. Now, as we all know, Jonathan Kuminga has definitely seen a huge increase in his usage rate ever since starting to get that starting role, and this one is for 8.5 Rebs and assists, and this one is for more. Now look at Jonathan Kuminga. We've actually seen him go on the over in 2 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see, and they do face off, like we mentioned before, against the Utah Jazz. Now, as we all know, Utah Jazz do rank 5th in rebounds allowed, and on top of that, guys, when it comes to assists allowed, they also do rank 29th. So a bit of a discrepancy between both of them, complete opposites between the two, but the reason why why we do like the over for this situation, although he did only get 2 against Utah. If we actually look at what the bookies are saying, the bookies actually have him favored to go on the over, and we are expecting more likely for him to go on the over here. Now, on top of that, like I mentioned before, against Utah, he did only have 2, but we think that was a little bit of an outlier game. He didn't have his greatest game, and he was a bit off, and we think usually or more likely he is supposed to go on the over. So we think this time around he should be able to get it done and be able to go on the over here. His average over the last 5 is also 8, so very close to this line, which is what we like to see. And like I mentioned, with what the bookies are saying, we are going to be sticking to what they think. So Jonathan Kuminga, 8.5 rebounds and assists, 4 more, I think is a great pick. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines. So here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So the first player we're going to be talking about is none other than Andrew Wiggins. Now, Andrew Wiggins has been averaging 12.6 points, 5 rebounds, and also 1.8 assists in the last 5 games. And the Golden State Warriors actually do face off against none other than the Utah Jazz. Now we look at the Utah Jazz. As we all know, Jazz actually do rank 25th in points allowed, which is interesting to see. On top of that, when it comes to assists allowed, they also rank 29th, and rebounds allowed, guys, they do rank a little bit better, as they do rank 7th. But we still see someone like Andrew Wiggins being able to go on the over in the points and assists category. Now when it comes to rebounds, it's maybe one you may want to keep away from, but I think points and assists, even though he doesn't have too high of a usage rate in the assist department, he definitely has the capability to definitely go on the over. We are expecting, as we all know, especially against Jazz, a pretty fast-paced game. We actually saw him in the most recent game drop 17 points, so I think it really does show he has the capability to definitely go over against this Jazz team. On top of that, as we are ending into All-Star weekend, we may expect some star players like Stephen Curry or even Klay Thompson, if the game starts to get out of hand, maybe sit out a little bit earlier, or take a little bit more minutes of rest. And if that is the case, we could see Wiggins have a higher usage rate in this game. So with all that being said, even if Stephen Curry does get more minutes, less minutes, whatever, it still looks like Andrew Wiggins has the capability to go on the over due to the matchup that he does face off against Utah Jazz. So I would focus mainly on points and assists. Keep an eye out for those 2 lines, guys, especially if the line is under these averages. Definitely look to go over. Again, to the next player is none other than Damian Lillard, who's been averaging 20.4 points, 6.4 assists, and 2.4 rebounds. So he has done a fantastic job for none other than the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, as we all know, Milwaukee Bucks have been playing, somewhat decent ever since the new coaching staff, but they do face off against the Memphis Grizzlies in this next matchup. Now, as you all know, Memphis Grizzlies do actually rank pretty surprisingly well in certain categories. They rank 12th in points allowed, which is interesting to see. They also rank 11th in assists allowed, and when it comes to rebounds allowed, guys, they also do rank pretty well, as they do rank a little bit worse as 28th. So, when it comes to these categories, although they do rank pretty high in points and assists, we still see someone like Damian Lillard going on the over here. Now, the reason for this is that we are expecting Giannis to actually be out for this game. Now, when it comes to Damian Lillard, he is probable, but he is more likely to play. However, on the other hand, you have Giannis, who's actually more probable and more likely not to play for this game. So, guys, you definitely have to keep an eye out first of the injury updates. If Giannis is out for this game, we can definitely see Lillard go on the over in all points, rebounds, and assists, as we are expecting a pretty high usage rate from him in that game since Giannis will be out. But I still like the over for Damian Lillard due to the fact that the Memphis Grizzlies have so many star players out for this game that it could actually see, someone like Lillard be able to go on the offense. And also when it comes to that, points, rebounds, or assists, it doesn't matter. But like I mentioned before, guys, Memphis are missing a lot of players. John Morant, Brandon Clark, Marcus Smart, Desmond Bane, Zaire Williams, Jake LaRavia, and also Derrick Rose. So a lot of players are missing, and because of that, the numbers are a little bit skewed when it comes to points allowed, rebounds allowed, and assists allowed, since so many of their stars are out. So we can definitely see Lillard be able to go on the over here. Keep an eye out for his line. If the line is under these averages, then definitely look to go on the over. Again, to the next player is Rudy Gobert, who's been averaging 15.6 points, 13.2 rebounds, and 2 blocks in the last 5 games. So he has done a great job for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and the Timberwolves face off against the Portland Trailblazers. Now, as we all know, Trailblazers do rank 17th in points allowed. On top of that, when it comes to assists allowed, they do rank 21st. And on top of that, guys, when it comes to rebounds rebounds allowed, they do rank 21st as well. And because of that, we could definitely see someone like Rudy Gobert be able to go on the over here in all categories. He just has been playing great, and we think it will continue on into this next game. Now, when it comes to, Portland Trailblazers, as we all know, they are a pretty fast-paced team, and because of that, we are expecting quite a lot of volume from someone like Rudy Gobert in the points, rebounds, and also the assist department. So definitely keep an eye out for him. I think he'll definitely show a lot of value, and because of that, I definitely think there is some great value to go on the over in no matter what category it is, whether it's points, rebounds, and assists, and you could even add blocks since Rudy Gobert has such a high usage rate in that. So keep an eye out for Rudy Gobert, a lot of value there. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be a link down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.